Trekcast.
The galaxy's most unpredictable Star Trek podcast.
Hey, and I'm already going to just kill somebody in chat. Bronson, you've got a month to go watch BSG before Strange New Worlds comes out. You still have not watched it, Battlestar Galactica? What's wrong with you?
He just starts with just dumping on people. He's not even hi, hello, just immediately, let's get it dumping.
You know, welcome to Trekcast, the galaxy's most unpredictable Star Trek podcast. And by the way, you didn't do your homework.
It is what exactly. We all have homework here, right? We suffer for Daniel suffers for you by watching the Will Wheaton show on YouTube. Okay, I mean,
I'm the first servant.
I make others go watch SG1.
We should mention our guest, Rob.
Oh, hello, hi.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good, man. How you doing, buddy?
I'm well, thank you.
We're going to be doing a Starship Draft today, so that's why we brought him on. So there we go.
So what
Rob, do you want to say what show you're from?
Daniel hasn't told me anything. Yeah.
I'm from Keeping Up with the Cardassians. We started off as a Deep Space Nine rewatch and pop culture show, and then we're actually doing Battlestar Galactica because one of the guys loves the show right now, and I had never seen it, so we're covering Battlestar Galactica.
Nice.
We're in season.
How far are you into it?
Just ended season 2. We're actually doing recording for Razor today, which is
nice.
2 and 3.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay.
Great show. Great show. I love that show.
I think the show has a cult.
Oh yes, it does.
Oh yeah.
Very much so. Yeah.
Well, let's get to the news.
All right.
Star Trek news.
We just got so much going on. I just want to get through it all. So, our first news story comes to us from CNBC, surprisingly. And I don't know if you guys know, but this week was the earnings report for Paramount. We got our first real measurement of Paramount Plus and how it's doing. And things are not well. Things are not well. The stock fell over 28% after the earnings report. The company cut its dividend from 24 cents a share to 5 cents a share.
Ouch.
Yeah. The revenue was less than what they thought. So what
you're
going on?
Saying is it's buy. It's down. Buy it now.
Well, so here's the thing. I saw some analysis on this because I really got into the weeds on this one. Basically, Paramount is fighting for 5th place. So you've got Netflix, you've got Max, you've got Disney Plus, you've got Prime. They're fighting against Peacock, basically. It's like them and Peacock.
Oh, geez. That's like the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
Like W all over again.
Yeah.
UPN.
Yeah, kind kind of. And so
Tubi is just sitting on the side eating popcorn. Like
exactly.
Tubi what? Freebie.
Yeah. Freebie. Yeah. Well, and then the other thing too is like Amazon has got, Amazon or Prime has got Amazon behind it, right? Funding.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So they're fine. Apple TV has Apple behind it, funding it.
Yeah.
Paramount is just Paramount, right? That's all they've got. This poor big giant conglomerate. Anyways, so they don't have the funding that the other guys have. And so what this analysis that I was reading was talking about was maybe they should just give up Paramount Plus and go the Sony route where they just sell their shows to other streamers. And then they don't have this giant streaming service that they're trying to pay for and operate. And
we've been talking about the streaming wars for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say since the beginning of us starting the show back up in 2018, but probably pretty close to that, right? Like maybe 2020, 2019, definitely 2020-ish when things were kind of going to hell in a handbasket. But yeah, I mean, at some point in these streaming wars, you're going to have victors and you're going to have losers.
Yeah.
And it could be that Paramount and Peacock are the first two to lose.
Yeah. I mean, it's not sustainable. Everybody having their own streaming service, everybody wanting $8 a month. It's just not, it's not sustainable. At some point, people make choices and say, I'm not doing this.
I mean, it's going to be a nightmare for us because then that means Star Trek would be everywhere. And then,
Well,
that's okay.
I don't know if it would be you mean like split up, like this show over here, well, I hope they wouldn't do that.
I'd hope they sell the IP to one channel.
Yeah, I would hope.
More than
Maybe.
likely, they can get a
Recognize
higher
that.
price for the whole IP. But on the flip side,
You'd get a
that
lower
means-
price for the whole IP.
Yeah.
You would break it
Well,
up. You would make more
yeah.
money.
Okay, fine. So sell Discovery's over, so it doesn't matter. But I'd say go sell Discovery to Cinemax. No one cares. And then everything else goes over to someone that does.
There you go. It's all going to Tubi. So,
Yeah. Hey,
That's
there's
fine.
a whole channel on Pluto that does nothing but Star Trek, right? So I mean,
Right. Well, that Paramount owns Pluto. So,
yeah. This is why they're in the dumps.
yeah.
Yeah, except it's a live stream, so
Yeah.
you can't pause it. You're like
Yeah.
some backwater savage. My
Yeah, you
wife's
have to
talking
get up
to
and
me.
walk
I'm like,
over
"You
to the
can't
TV and
talk to
turn the
me.
knob."
You can't talk to me. I can't pause this.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens, but yeah, man, it's not looking good. Our next news story comes to us from Yahoo Entertainment, and Terry Metalis kind of explains what's going on with Jean-Luc and Beverly after the finale. So this is kind of people are asking him like, "Yo, what about Laris?" Right? And
That
so
poor lady. The
yeah.
hot Romulan. I mean, come on.
I know. So he says there was plans to shoot a scene where Picard would go back to her and kind of, hey, what's up? But
it's just awkward.
yeah, that's kind of basically what he said is like after everything that happened in the story, it felt awkward to go back to her.
Yeah.
So they didn't shoot.
Well, you
to
wrote
begin
it.
with.
You
Exactly.
wrote
I know.
it. You made it awkward, you silly mofo. I'm what?
Silly mofo.
It's a family channel sometimes. Maybe
Silly
not really.
Mofo
Rob,
is
but
Well,
a
you gotta
great
kick me off
rapper
here
name,
then.
by the way. So yes, he wrote it. He says, like, look, if you think that Picard went back to Laris, great, that's your answer. If you think that he just dumped her and went to Beverly, great, that's your answer. Whatever you want. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, it's the cop out, whatever.
Mm.
And then our last news story comes to us from Screen Rant, and they brought something up that I completely forgot about, and I think we all forgot about. The big hint that was at the end of Star Trek Picard season 2,
Yeah,
which
I
was
forgot.
there was a hint for Project Khan.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that never happened.
Mm.
So,
Why would it? Come on. Can we just beat a dead horse? There's no
Thank
more glue
you.
left. There's just
Well-
there's none left.
Here's the thing. We
Go
have
for
a Khan derivative character on Strange New Worlds.
right.
So
Yeah.
So Picard season 2 sequel story could be a Strange New Worlds flashback story or something like that. So I mean, it's not completely dead. There's still room in the sandbox to revisit that, unless of course you suffered for the people and watched a show that said that that's absolutely not happening. I don't know, because I don't do that.
Oh no, I didn't see anything. It just
That's when I was going to say. That's when anytime we have a theory, Rob, when Dan and I really get going on a theory, that's
Yeah.
when Daniel jumps in and goes, "Well, I suffered for the people and watched the Will Wheaton show, and they said no, that's not it." So he just kills
Yeah.
it right off the bat.
But he lets us go. He lets us go.
I let
He
you
lets
see your
us-
piece,
Hey,
and then I tell you how you're wrong.
Reel it in.
Yes,
Reel it in.
False hope's better than no hope at all.
There you go. There you go. Just manage expectations. That's not
Yeah,
happening.
yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Crusher. That should be your tag, Daniel. Crusher of dreams. I mean,
I mean, you're not wrong.
no, I'm not.
Eternal sadness over here. So- all right. Well, should we get to the big draft, the big thing we've all been?
Well, I got a question.
Yeah.
First.
Yes.
What is KUWTC, and is it in Cincinnati?
Nice. No, it's just keeping up with the Cardassians because our name is huge.
Yep.
How did I?
I'll make fun of you when we're off screen.
There you go.
I thought you were just giving him a chance to plug again.
I really appreciate that, Dan. Good looking out.
Yeah, exactly. Nice.
I mean, it's just
Go on
sad
the
he's wearing a
script.
Detroit Tigers hat. I mean, everything was going fine until I noticed that. So
Oh,
Yeah, we're not doing too good.
neither are the
No.
Royals.
No, we had last season we had Jonathan Frakes on the show, and he said, "Just remember, at least you're not the Reds." And then we turned in worse than the Reds.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
no.
It was brutal.
You got the Riker curse.
Yeah, exactly. He's actually here at Motor City Comic Con next week.
Oh, cool.
nice.
Yeah, so that'd be cool.
Nice.
Cool.
All right. Well, here we
Good
go.
stuff. Wow.
That was longer than I thought.
Yeah.
Sorry. So we are doing our Starship Draft. For those of you who don't remember, because we did this last time 4 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, we picked.
Has it been that long?
It's been that long, man. It's been that long. So we will be selecting different, or filling different slots of a fictional Star Trek or Starfleet type ship.
Hey, do you have that website up? Because your mic is doing that thing.
Yeah, your audio is kind of goofy.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Am I better now? It's
Hold
probably
on a
because I
second,
played
guys.
that so loud and it messed it. Okay, so we have different stations that we're trying to fill. We have captain, first officer, science officer, chief engineer, chief of security, counselor, medical officer. You can pick an outsider, some wild cards, and an adversary. So the rules are no Star Trek characters allowed. And once a character from a franchise is selected, that franchise is completely off the board for everybody.
For
So
everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, as
So
soon as
if
you said that, I was like, I'm in.
Yeah. So if Dan picks Egon from Ghostbusters as his chief engineer, no more Ghostbusters. If Chad picks Tony Stark for his chief engineer, no more Marvel.
All right. Well, so then we have to reconsider on the fly? That's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
fair.
Oh
I have
yeah.
a whole draft board.
Yeah, I've got a draft board as well.
Ugh.
Dan passed out from
Hey, I like that shirt, Dan. Yeah, Joe.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
big G.I. Joe guy.
Oh, me
You
too.
have no idea. You have no idea.
Did we just become best friends?
It happened. It happened right here on the show live.
So I'll give some examples. So last time around, for captain, Chad picked Admiral Helena Kane from Battlestar Galactica.
Uh-huh.
Dan picked Congressman Ron Paul.
Wait. I want to preface that. I want to
Yeah.
preface that. Hold on. Dan, you said on Messenger the other day, and I quote, I just found my notes from the last one of these that we did, and I don't think I would change my picks at all.
That's true. He did
See,
say that.
But for Rob, okay, the reasoning behind picking Ron Paul is he would be the first libertarian starship captain, and he would solve the galaxy's problems by minding his own business.
He's not wanting to get involved.
He'd be the only one other than Jellicoe. Him and Jellicoe would get along.
Oh man.
And then my captain selected was Mr. Miyagi. So
Nice.
Mr.
since
Miyagi.
Rob is our guest, I figured we'd let him go first. You can select any of the slots and fill that. So
I'm gonna start with captain. I'm gonna start at the head.
okay.
And I'm going with Denny Crane from Boston Legal.
Oh,
Ooh.
damn.
I am going because the guy's never lost a case, so you know he could be on the ship and negotiate.
Yep.
He reminds
Okay.
me a lot of Captain Kirk for some reason. I'm not really
Yeah.
sure why.
It's weird.
Mhm.
It's really weird. So he looks like him too, so it's kind of creepy. So I'm
Yeah,
totally
yeah.
going with Denny Crane. I think that he could lead in his own zany way, and Mad Cow. So there we go.
There
Mad
you go.
All right.
That's it. Mad Cow.
There you go. Gentry Hogan says that on the fly, Dan will replace Ron Paul with RuPaul.
Yeah, well, Gentry's day drinking again. Apparently.
Yeah, he is. He is.
All right. So who's next? Chad, do you want to go
Just
next?
Go clockwise. You know.
Are we going
We
to
have-
stay with captain, or are we going to go with any position?
Any position. So it's basically
So-
if you want to knock out that franchise so other people don't get to it, fill that
Exactly.
spot.
So we're
Yeah.
going to go with in the list for the positions. Where'd you put that at? Because I don't have anything written down because I knew I'd do everything on the fly.
I put it in the chat. It's captains, first officer, science officer,
In our messenger
Chief-
chat.
yeah, chief engineer.
Let me go pull that up. I'm going to
Chief
go
of
with
security.
security. The chief of security. Yeah, I'm going to go with chief of security.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm putting this over here so I can see it. That's
Hey Rob,
tiny.
every day is like the first time.
I like it,
Yeah.
man. Our show could be a shit show, so I get it. You guys
Yeah.
will do it better than us. So
Oh, we just do it on the fly. It's better on the fly. It's
That's
live, you know. It's just it's
Yep.
it's real.
we literally have show meetings on air, so I get it.
So do we, and it's called the show.
It's
Yeah,
called the show. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only way to. That's the best way to do it, right? It's organic. It feels clean. You know, not clean, but I mean, it feels real.
Yeah.
I never feel clean. At the end of the
No, never, no.
Someone's dirty.
Okay, so chief of security. would be
Would be who?
Gurney Halleck. I just took Dune off of that.
Gurney.
Who?
Who?
You guys don't know who Gurney Halleck is? Are you kidding me?
No.
From Dune?
Okay.
Have you never read the book or watched the movies?
I mean,
No.
I must have forgotten.
I can't do the show with you guys anymore. Sorry.
All right,
will add
let's
that
go,
in.
guys. Let's go.
Clockwise, we're to Daniel now.
You guys want me to join your show too since he's gone? I mean, I'll jump in.
I'm adding it in. I'm putting it on the graphic.
I mean, really?
For me, I'm gonna go captain.
Okay.
And I'm going to pick. I want somebody who, is kind-hearted, tries, wants to make the best, wants to make, a diplomat. So I'm gonna pick Bandit from Bluey, the dad.
Oh Lord, this is gonna.
God.
That's right, Chaz. That was an awesome pick.
Oh,
All right, Dan, you're first. You're up.
All right. Where to start? I'm gonna start with counselor.
Okay.
No. I gotta lock up some franchises here. I'll go with science officer.
Okay.
Okay. I chose Dr. Egon Spengler.
I had a feeling that was coming.
Yeah. You called that a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
But he explored the true final frontier, which is the afterlife. When he designed and built a portable proton stream thrower, a trap capable of temporarily storing a ghost, and a long-term ghost containment unit. But we all seem to forget that he also collects spores, molds, and funguses. So at some point, he will rediscover the mycelial network and invent the spore drive.
Indeed.
So,
Indeed.
You got
Egon.
your poster in the back. Good job.
Oh,
Okay.
that I was just trying to get the camera away from me a little bit more.
Yeah, you
What's
look. I can see his poster. He's got the cool Keeping Up with the Cardassians
Nice.
poster.
Nice. Okay, so it's Rob's turn.
All right, so I'm actually gonna go counselor just because I want to lock this particular IP up.
Okay.
And I want a counselor who is maybe not your typical counselor, somebody you view even as a counselor.
Mhm.
I don't want someone who's honest, sometimes brutal, and a little unstable themselves. So I'm going with Dr. Cox from Scrubs.
Nice.
I just want to hear when I'm talking about a problem, him just to go, "You're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong." So, I'm all about that Cox.
Damn it. That kills one of mine.
Sorry, man.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
I'm gonna kill another franchise you guys should have gotten to first. I can't believe no one. Is it my turn now? Right? I come
Yeah, it's
after
your
Rob.
turn. It's your
Okay,
turn.
so yeah, because we're going clockwise here. Perfect from my
Okay.
view. Boy, anyway. So I'm gonna pick as a wild card Lieutenant Gordon Malloy as my helm officer.
That's a good.
Yep. Can't believe you guys didn't take the Orville off the board.
Okay.
Did we have Helm on the list?
No, I put him
It's a
as a
wild-
wild card, but I'll have him as a helm
okay.
officer.
All right, wild card.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
right.
Yeah, that is a good pick. So that's one of your wild cards?
Yep.
Okay. Shoot. For me. All right, let's go first officer. Since I got, Bandit from Bluey, I'm gonna need a little bit more of a, little rough and tumble, somebody that kind of, you can send on the away missions. So I'm gonna go with Lion-O from Thundercats.
Nice,
Dog and cat running the show.
nice.
Dogs and cats living together. Mass
Exactly.
hysteria.
Yep.
Dan, it's your turn.
It's my turn. Okay. I'm gonna go with one of my wild cards,
Okay.
which I titled Confidant. And the confidant will be Alfred Pennyworth,
Nice.
because
Ooh.
that, and for those who don't know who Alfred Pennyworth is, that's Bruce Wayne.
Then you're
Bruce
wrong.
Wayne's butler.
Yeah.
But because that dude knows how to do anything,
Yeah.
and he can absolutely keep a secret.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
That-
he's
And
my
that kills all of DC Comics.
It does
Oh,
kill
man.
all of DC Comics.
I'm
Yeah.
crossing off a bunch of
Yes.
things right now.
Yeah.
Like all
Yep.
the DC movies, comics, that's gone. DC's
Yep.
gone.
Yep.
And we picked Alfred.
Instead of Superman or something.
Yeah, exactly. I love it.
Sorry.
So before we get to the next round, let's kind of see where we're at. So here we go. Here's the settings. We've got Rob with Denny Crane as his captain and Dr. Cox from Scrubs as his counselor.
That's going to be a fun ship right there, period.
Yeah.
I mean,
It is. It's gonna be
those
wild.
two right there would be just hysterical.
Yes, Cerritos. Suck on that.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Chad's got his Gurney Halleck.
Alec.
Yeah. From Dune with Gordon Malloy. Dan's got Egon and Alfred, which is great.
Really, those two. That's pretty good.
And then I've got Bandit and Lion-O. So that's where we're at. So
How is Egon Spengler not your engineer? And
oh, sorry.
Relax.
Yeah, he was engineer.
Relax. I got a different engineer.
oh, you got a different engineer. Okay.
Wait, do I? Yeah, Egon is my science officer. Yeah, I got a different engineer.
Okay.
Oh, I put it in the wrong spot, but yes, science officer.
Don't you worry about that.
All right.
Okay. All right, Rob, back to you.
Yeah, I'm trying to go where I want to go in the field. So I'm gonna go with engineer as well.
Okay.
And I'm going with B.A. Baracus from the A-Team. I think that this guy would be great on a starship and on and he
Wait a
would definitely not take any crap. He pities the fool that tries to with his warp engine. So he's gonna
Yeah.
fix that stuff, and it's great to take him away team mission since we like to do that anyway.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And this is your engineer?
So
Yep.
Okay.
So you're taking a dude that's afraid of flying and putting him in a spaceship. Got
Yep.
it.
Yep. He can transport. It's just airplanes he's afraid of.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
all
In
right.
space, it's like a boat. It's okay.
He's gonna. You have to drug him to get him on a shuttlecraft, though.
The doctor's got a hyper spray. It just says B.A. Baracus on it.
Can you imagine
He just-
Dr. Cox and BA interacting?
Oh, geez.
Just think of that.
He's
What's the
Dr.
DC?
Cox is gonna get knocked out like so
Yeah.
many times.
Yeah.
I don't. Dr. Cox is pretty ripped too.
That's true. That's true. All right, Chad, it's your turn.
I'm going to take another IP off the board that I cannot believe is still there.
All
But
right.
My another wild card, because you get 3 of them. So my second wild card is going to be Andor. That takes all of Star Wars off of it.
Oh man.
Ah,
So I've taken Orville, Star Wars, and the other one. What was the other one?
Yeah,
Dune.
that kills another one I picked.
Yep. Yep.
Damn it. All right. That's a pretty good call.
Want to know my
Yep.
dirty secret? I had nothing from Star Wars on my board anywhere.
That's
Yeah, that was the only
probably-
one I was going to have from Star Wars. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a bad call to go that route. All right. I'm going to get this one off the board before anyone else does this. So for security, I am going to pick the Green Ranger from Power Rangers.
Nice.
That's my security
Okay.
officer.
All right. Is that to me?
That's to you.
Is Marvel still on the board?
believe it is.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I'm going to lock up Marvel
Oh snap!
because my chief medical officer is Dr. Stephen Strange.
Nice.
He's a
That is
medical
a good.
He's a medical doctor, but he's also a master of the mystic arts and the sorcerer supreme. So
There you
I like
go.
there you go.
Kind of a dick too, so that that works.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
His bedside manner is awesome.
Exactly.
I've been struggling. I'm gonna go science officer. I've been struggling who I want to pick. I mean, I got a bunch of them in here, like Kate. Or I can't do Caitlin Snow anymore, but like Jean Grey who's out. Donatello, I was thinking about. Hermione.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with Abed from Community.
Oh.
I think this guy would fit in great with this crew so far.
Oh, yeah.
This is a ragtag bunch, and Abed would be no nonsense and just straight to the point, and him. And so far, I envision my interactions on this ship just being a shit show. So, pardon my French, but I think that would be fun, and I think he'd do.
And that's your medical officer?
Yep, that's science officer. Science officer. I lied to you.
Science officer. Okay. Just making sure I'm putting it in the right spots.
I think I did say medical off the bat, and then I screwed that up.
Okay. Chad, you're up.
I really don't want to pick one that I picked from way back when, but I think it just fits, and I can't think of anything else to go in for chief engineer. I honestly just can't imagine a better pick for chief engineer than MacGyver. So
That's true.
Yeah, that's not a bad call.
I mean, so I'll just stick with that one from last time as well.
That's so.
Have
I
you
saw that
seen
on
the
the board
meme?
when you sent that to me, or when I was sent to me, and I was like, "That's ingenious."
Yeah,
I thought about MacGruber.
yeah, MacGruber. That'd be yeah.
Have you seen the meme of Richard Dean Anderson on the side of the road with the hood up on his car waiting for
Yep.
AAA?
Yep.
No.
Yep.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
It's, it's like you just crushed MacGyver. Can't even get his car started.
Yep.
I think, okay, so for my selection, I think I'm going to go medical officer. I want somebody who can really patch up my crew, who can really take care of them, who has a history of putting on miracles medically. So I'm going to go with Jesus.
Oh wow, nice. Deep cut. I like it.
Bible just
Yeah.
went off the radar. The best IP, I guess.
Bible-
The best selling
The
the
Bible.
best selling IP
The
in the
Bible's
world,
off
right?
the board, guys.
I was going with Mary Magdalene as counselor. Damn it.
Exactly.
Janet Reno? What?
Judas-
Oh, Jet Reno.
Jet Reno. Yeah.
Judas is my wild card. Man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh my lord.
Yeah.
The Bible's
you're up.
gone.
All right. Oh, I'm up. Let's
You're
see.
up.
All right. What do I want to lock up?
You still got captain, first officer, engineer, security, outsider, and main adversary, and some wild cards.
Yeah, I am gonna do. One of my wild cards is gonna be archaeologist.
Okay.
And I picked Dr. Henry Indiana Jones Jr.
Nice.
Because I imagine the adventures he'd have studying interplanetary archaeology.
With
Oh,
the
yeah.
card too, man. They'll put those
Yeah.
two together.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
They'd be fighting over
Yep.
Bosch. Yeah, it'd be great.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
I think I'm gonna go with my wild card.
All right. Go for it.
Excuse me. This guy is a specialty guy.
Okay.
And this one is Ethan Hunt from the Mission Impossibles.
Ah, there you go.
This guy can do anything.
Yep.
And I want him on my missions wherever I go.
Yep.
Hang off a plane? Got it. Come up with a plan? Got it. Goes haywire? Got it.
Got those Tom Cruise magic powers.
I wanted to originally go with an all Tom Cruise thing, and I did not do it.
Yeah. Oh, do you see that, Dan?
Uh-oh.
Gentry.
Think my audio mic isn't going through my headset.
I thought it was. I thought he sounded normal.
How's that? Check, check, check.
Oh, that's
Oh,
way
much
better.
better.
check.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. There we go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
There it
okay.
is.
Way better. Way
Thanks,
better.
buddy.
Yeah.
Can I
Good looking
change
out.
my chief engineer? I want
Gentry?
Gentry.
Yeah. No kidding.
Trekcast is
Gentry's
off the
my-
map. That
My
IP is off.
communications officer.
Yeah.
Oh no. I have a Trekcast pick. on
Oh,
here.
no.
So,
Oh, no.
no, I take that back. Sorry, Gentry.
Okay. Chad, or is it Dan? Dan's up actually. No, he just picked Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
So is it
Rob's
Rob?
turn.
Dr.
Yeah.
Jones.
Shoot. Didn't I just do Ethan Hunt?
Yeah,
Oh,
you did. You just
yeah,
Mission
you did.
Impossible.
Yeah, you
Ethan Hunt.
did.
Yeah,
So
okay.
it's
So it is
Chad's.
my
It is
turn.
Chad's.
Okay. So it is
Yeah.
my turn. So I'm going to go with my captain now, and I'm going to cheat because this
Okay.
individual has actually been a Star Trek captain before. However, I'm going to pick him from his original franchise that we all know and love him from, where we never met his brother's wife, Frasier.
Oh, nice.
Point of order. Point of order.
Yes.
Point of order. That locks up Frasier, right? That doesn't lock up Cheers.
Correct. It just locks up.
Aren't they the
Frasier's.
same universe?
All right.
I'm the new guy. I don't have a vote.
I would say they're the same universe, man.
Yeah, they kind of are.
But
Does that kill you, Dan? Does that kill you, Dan?
I think we
No.
just pulled Dan.
no, it's fine. It's fine. I'll pick a new one on the fly. I'm still going to tell you guys what it was, but
Okay,
Okay.
that's
I'll,
fine.
I'll pick a new one.
Okay, but Frasier's your
Thanks.
captain, huh?
Frasier's the captain.
Okay. All right. So that's my turn.
So
Ooh,
wait, is it Frasier or is it the captain that Frasier played?
No,
in
no,
that
it's
episode?
Frasier.
Frasier.
All right.
because he's listening.
Yes.
All
He
right.
could be the counselor, actually, but no.
Hmm.
All right. I'm going to go with my science officer because I haven't done that yet. I also want a man of science, somebody who has a history of doing science. So I'm gonna go with Dr. Bunsen Honeydew from the Muppets.
Nice. Beaker's off my list. Thanks.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, thanks for that. Guys. All right. Is it to me?
It's to you.
All right. So my bartender / outsider was supposed to be Woody Harrelson's character, Woody Boyd from Cheers.
Yeah.
Yeah. For the sole reason that, his middle name is Tiberius. I don't know if you guys realize that. The character's middle name is Tiberius.
I did not know that.
Yes, his name is Woodrow Huckleberry Tiberius Boyd. But since Chad ruined it for all of us,
I did. I did.
As he does. I guess I'll go with Mo from The Simpsons because it's the first bartender I could think of. So yeah.
Okay. All right.
Mo.
So that's that goes all of The Simpsons.
Yep. Yep. So if Krusty the Clown was your captain, you're out. You got to repick.
Yep. Okay, so we are back to Rob.
All right, I'm gonna go with another wild card.
Okay.
Along the kind of the same theme as bartender, but more of a dispensary guy. I think that we need a guy who's a little, who's a little. He needs to help the crew adjust. I'm going with Jay from Jay and Silent Bob.
Okay.
Nooches.
Nice.
All right,
Chad.
I'll go to first officer.
Okay.
And I'm struggling now with some of the other things that gotten picked off with not going back to my old list, and I'm going to stay away from that and just pick something really weird out of the blue, and I'm going to go with Roy McBride for my first officer. Do you guys know who Roy McBride is?
No.
Did you ever watch the movie Ad Astra with Brad Pitt?
Yeah,
that's Roy McBride. Yeah, I like the movie. I thought it was okay.
Okay.
Somebody who is willing to do anything, kill anybody, whatever, to do what he was supposed to do, right? Just
right.
Your orders were to do X, Y, and Z. Go do X, Y, and Z. I don't care if it means kill your dad. Go do X, Y, and Z. And he goes and he does it. That's it.
All right.
That's my first officer. I slept through it, says Chaz. I like movies like that. They're a little thought-provoking. I thought Interstellar was good. Ad Astra is a little boring, but I do like movies like that. So
all right. So I think I'm gonna go with the wild card since I haven't picked one, and I've got some ideas for that, and I don't want to lose them. So my first one, I am going to go with George from Seinfeld.
Okay.
Definitely a wild card.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. All right. Any reasoning, or you just?
I just thought it was funny. So
okay.
I got one of those. Right. Don't worry.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna lock up the Trekcast franchise.
Okay.
Oh no.
Because my chief engineer is Scott Strongbeard Bowders. Now Scott has his own channel on YouTube, or I think he's on YouTube, where he shows people how they can do different, work with different tools and build different things, and he calls it if Scott can, you can. The project he made for us, the wooden Trekcast thing. Yeah, it's stamped on the back. If Scott can, you can. So I figure if Scott can, you can, but also if Scott can, just let Scott do it.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
That's why he's my chief engineer.
That's awesome. Well, here, before we go to the next round, let's recap where we're at real quick, just to kind of give everybody an idea. So here's where it sits right now. We've got our Dan still needs to pick a captain and a first officer. I still need to pick a chief engineer and a counselor. Chad still needs to pick a science officer, counselor, medical officer, and Rob, you still need to pick a first officer, medical officer, and some outsiders as well, and security. So,
is it just one adversary?
Yeah, one main adversary.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Ooh, I almost forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
One main adversary.
Yeah.
I think it's to me, right?
Yeah, that's to you, man.
Yep. Right, so I'm gonna go with my adversary. And,
okay.
just because this guy's awesome. Stansfield from The Professional, Gary Oldman. I think anything Gary Oldman does, first of all, is gold, but this guy as a villain is even better. So Stansfield's psychotic, and I think he'd be a great villain put into a space situation. Great to play off Denny Crane.
Oh yeah,
that's an
They're both crazy. Yeah. You could almost throw those two names into the actual like character names into ChatGPT and make a script, and it'd be better than anything coming out of Hollywood right now.
Yeah,
since they're on strike.
I was going to say soon ChatGPT may be the Hollywood writers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a funny
Chad,
story
you're
about
up.
that later. I'll tell you guys. Okay, so counselor.
Okay.
Monk.
Nice.
All right. I like it. You know what? I'll get my counselor then. I want some because I want my ship to feel like a family, and nobody knows family like Dominic Toretto. So that'll be my counselor.
You have to do a shot game on that ship. How many times family's mentioned?
Yeah.
You're a bartender with busy.
All right, I guess I'll stay with counselor theme.
Okay.
I went with Dr. Rick from the Progressive commercials because I can feel myself turning into my parents. A couple months ago, I washed my garbage cans because they were filthy. I
didn't know that character had a name, so I'm more amazed about that.
But seriously, I did. The garbage cans were filthy, so I put them in the back of my truck. I brought them to the car wash. The self-service guy.
Yeah.
And when I got back, like my neighbors were like, "Hey, did you get new garbage cans? How do I get new garbage cans?" Because the company, the company gives them to you. So I said, "No, you got to wash them."
And they said,
they
probably looked at you like you're nuts.
Yep.
That's funny.
But I tell you, I got the nicest garbage cans on the block.
They shine. They're pretty.
They shine.
Are they steel?
Yes,
or
Gentry.
are they
I'm one of you.
Having worked in garbage, you'd be surprised actually how many people do that.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. People line their garbage cans with bags so that they don't get dirty.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Well, that and when you get some juice in the bottom there,
it's gross.
Yeah, it's gross. It's gross.
Compost. It's compost, baby. Yep.
No thanks.
Welcome to Trash.
So I think the insurance commercial shared universe is off the table. So
yes,
no flow, huh?
No flow. You can't pick
those cavemen, the geckos,
the gecko. They're all gone.
You did us all a favor, actually.
Yeah.
The emu. All right.
Yeah, emu.
Yeah.
Table.
Rob, you're up.
I'm gonna close out my wild card since we get 3 of them.
Okay.
And this one's purely shallow reasons. I can't even lie. I'm gonna have Paloma from James Bond on my starship.
Okay.
I think my wild cards are security related, except for Che. So I think I have a pretty good away team crew. And yeah,
Palomo. That doesn't ring a bell.
Ana de Armas.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Good call.
Purely shallow. That's mostly shallow reasons. I can't even lie.
Yeah, I mean it's got to have someone to look at.
Came into that.
And you really can't go wrong there. Yeah, I think
no, not at all.
His connection. Okay, so it's my turn.
It is your turn.
Do I have a science officer?
Let me check. You do not.
Easy pick here for me then.
Okay.
Rick Sanchez.
I was wondering when that would happen. I was wondering when that would happen.
I'm a huge Rick and Morty fan, so
nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Dan saw a loose dog. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
that's what happens on the show. By the way, about 1 out of every other show, Dan will
lose him for a bit. Yeah.
Okay. Hop out of the van to go get a stray dog or something. Yeah. So
okay.
Yeah. All right. So for me, oh man, I've got so many to pick from still. I got Chief Engineer, Outsider, Wild Cards, my main adversary. Let me consult my list. You know what? I'm gonna get this franchise off the board because I'm surprised we haven't done it. So for my main adversary, I'm gonna pick Homelander from The Boys.
Nice. That's a good one.
That is good. That is good.
Yeah.
I love that show. That show is fantastic. It's
Show's
so
a trip,
gross. It is, but it's so gross and just in your face, but just hilarious and awesome at the same time. You know,
Absolutely.
Carl Urban's so good.
Yeah, yeah.
So Dan's still trying to get on. So why don't we go to Rob and maybe we'll get Dan to do a double pick on his next.
There you go.
I think I'm gonna go with my medical officer, and I kind of screwed myself by taking Dr. Cox because I really want to take the Todd. So I'm gonna go with someone who can do more with less.
Okay.
That's Jack from Lost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking he can whittle up anything he needs to figure out a medical issue on the ship.
There you go.
Okay.
Plus, I need that brooding character. I don't have one of those yet.
Yeah, you need at least one.
You need at least one.
Yep. What do I even have left?
Let's see. You've got medical officer as well, an outsider. You got one more wild card and a main adversary.
Main adversary, aliens.
Nice.
Okay, from Aliens, I imagine.
Yes.
Not just
all of them.
Not just
all
the
the
broad
aliens.
concept of Aliens.
All of them. Yeah, all the aliens. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't pick any aliens now.
Yeah. Shoot. Let's see. Where am I at? I need to pick chief engineer or an outsider and some wild cards. All right, I will go with the wild card. I'm surprised that this franchise is still on the board, so I'm going to lock it up. One of my wild cards is going to be Cartman from South Park.
He was my second choice as captain.
Oh God!
Yeah.
I thought about picking Timmy for my counselor.
Nice, Timmy.
I would have loved Timmy.
That would have been great.
Yeah. Still no Dan. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we go to Rob.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go to. Man, my outsider. I've still been ranking, struggling with who I want to pick. So I guess I'll go with that. I'm gonna go. Oh man, my outsider is.
There he is.
Dan Fielding.
Who?
80s Dan Fielding from Night Court.
Oh, okay.
He was kind of the outsider in that courtroom. He's a little messed up, and I think he fits my crew perfectly.
Yep.
All right. And I think your audio is coming through your phone or whatever, not your headset.
How's that? Is that better?
Much better.
Yep. We don't hear the air conditioning running now.
Yes. So you got a double pick because you missed a little bit. So you got 2 picks in a row, buddy.
Double. All right. Let's see. What do we got?
You still got captain, first officer, chief of security, an outsider, and a main adversary.
All right. Main adversary, I'm going to go with AI because it's 2023 and AI is just the enemy.
I noticed the theme.
Yeah.
So AI
is that all
AI,
or can somebody just pick
all AI?
like
he's done.
ChatGPT, and that's the adversary.
Yeah.
I think like 21st century AI. That's
okay.
Yeah.
It's funny you say that because I did ask ChatGPT earlier this week to make some Star Trek knock jokes, and I have them for us.
Oh.
Oh, they're special, all right.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll get to them.
And my last wild card.
Okay.
I figure we need a botanist. So
you already picked 3 wild cards.
What's that?
You already picked 3 wild cards, so this could be your outsider.
No, I have 2 wild cards: confidant and archaeologist.
Oh, okay. Who was Mo then?
Mo was bartender / outsider.
Oh, okay. All right. I put it in the wrong spot. Okay.
Come on, man. Pay attention.
I know.
He's the only one paying attention and writing these things down.
Yeah.
I'm not. I can see Rob is, but I'm totally just sitting here talking. I have no idea.
I'm more keeping track of franchises so I don't double dip here.
Yeah.
So for botanist, I chose astronaut Mark Watney from the film The Martian because the dude grew potatoes on Mars in a mixture of Martian dirt and his own poop. So if that doesn't make him the best botanist in the galaxy, I don't know what does. But I rewatched that movie last week, and That's still a great film.
Still a
It
great
is a
movie.
great movie.
If you haven't seen it, go see it.
They need to make a sequel where they send like his son or daughter up there, and they have to go through the same thing, and only they die because they're not Mark.
Oh my
The end.
god!
Or you could just watch the first one again. That's fine.
Well, this is the theme in Hollywood. We always want to remake things more grittier than the first time, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Yeah.
Like when they're going to make Care Bears with actual bears.
Yeah.
live action Care Bears.
Care cocaine bears.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Care cane bears.
Cane
Bears.
Bears. There you go.
Yes.
There you go. All right.
I'm
Chad,
Crack
it's your
Hard
turn.
Bear.
Let's see. I had it in my. Oh, have we picked anybody out of? We haven't actually picked anybody out of potatoes. Yeah. We haven't actually picked anybody out of Battlestar Galactica yet, have we?
No, I don't see it on the list.
So that's my last wild card, Starbuck.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I
It's my wild card.
want the new version of BSG Starbuck, not the old one. I want what's her name, who's now Bo-Katan.
You don't want Dirk
You
Benedict?
said I
said
don't
no
want the
Dirk
new one,
Benedict love?
and I don't want the old one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want Dirk Benedict. I want what's her name?
Yeah. Okay. Bo-Katan. All right.
Yeah, Bo-Katan.
All right.
My turn. All right. I guess I should pick chief engineer before I lose out on that. I'm gonna go with somebody who's got some background in engineering and has made some amazing machines. I'm gonna go with Wayne Zelinsky from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
All right.
Rick Moranis in anything Trek would be
Exactly.
effing hilarious.
Yeah.
Yes, he
I
would.
mean, just hilarious.
Yeah.
I want to see that guy again.
It'd be like a Jet Reno, really. That would be hilarious.
He'd be great.
He would. He would.
If
be
they
great.
actually do this this Galaxy Quest remake or whatever they're doing,
get him on that.
Get
Yeah.
him on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. That'd be great. Do we go back to Dan or is it me?
Yeah,
now?
let's go back to Dan. Let him, and then we'll get back to our rotation.
Oh, okay.
So Dan, you still got captain and first officer
And chief of security. All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with my chief of security.
Okay.
My chief of security is Officer Alex J. Murphy, also known as RoboCop.
RoboCop. Yeah.
Yeah.
On my ship, he will serve the public trust, protect the innocent, and uphold the law. And he will do this with a detachment of enforcement droids, Series 209.1.
Okay.
Dang.
These
Nerd alert.
droids,
I know, right?
Well, there was a software glitch with the 209 series, so they upgraded the software and they fixed the glitch.
Okay.
But these droids are deployed throughout the ship with multiple on each deck, so they can instantly repel any boarding party.
Nice.
So,
Yes,
And-
Jazz, exactly.
and they are shoot someone in the dick. That's right.
Exactly.
Shoot him in the dick.
If you need to, you need to stun someone's dick.
Yep. So they're networked together, and
Did her live? You're beaming with me. I love
but
it.
they're controlled remotely by
Okay.
RoboCop.
All
So
right.
he's everywhere,
Nice.
basically.
Nice. Rob, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna go with my XO.
Okay.
And for my XO, I think Denny Crane really wants somebody who can think on the fly, both in the field and on the ship, and who can who has that personality and everything. So I think he had to recruit Axel Foley from Beverly Hills Cop. I think those two in tandem would just be an
That would be
amazing
a hot mess.
leadership structure.
So does that lock up all Axels, or can I still have Axel Rose as my first
Axl
officer?
Rose
Still have
is still
Axl
available.
Rose. Very
Still
different
available,
universe. So,
Slash whoever you want.
nice. Does that lock up Mick Foley from the WWE?
Matt Foley. 'Cause he was going to be my
Matt
counselor at
Foley,
one
yeah.
point.
All
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Foleys.
All the Foleys. All right. Chad, you're up.
Oh Lord, what do I have? I have
You got medical officer and outsider.
yeah.
We're getting to the end. We're coming up.
Yeah.
Outsider is going to be Juan Rico, Starship Troopers.
Okay.
Okay.
He's a
Hmm.
shitty actor. What can I say?
Yeah.
They all were in that movie.
see. I need an outsider.
I mean, there's just, you just need somebody who can just be like, you need me to go shoot something? I'll go shoot something. Everybody else around me is going to die, but I'll come back.
Yep.
There you go.
You know what? I said this. I said this universe a few minutes ago, and I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with the Undertaker from WWE as my outsider. So the gong plays.
Had to get somebody from WWE.
I had to get somebody from WWE.
Had to take the WWE.
Yeah.
Does that mean that? Yeah, not Denise Richards. Yeah, no, not the WWF.
No, it's WWE now. Has been for about like 20 years.
Exactly right. But isn't there another one? Isn't there an offshoot one too? There's two of them.
There's a competition right now, AEW.
Okay, so
I would have said somebody from there, but I don't think you guys would even have a clue as to who
I have no idea. No.
Yeah.
But with that said, does your pick take that?
Yeah, all of wrestling's gone.
All of wrestling's gone. So
all
we can't pick.
I can't pick MJF. I can't pick Darby Allin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, darn.
I know.
I have no idea who those people are.
That's what I figured.
Nor do I care.
I know. I know. Dan?
All right. So my first officer I had to change because somebody locked up this franchise. I had picked Han Solo for the sole reason that I wanted to have a running gag where he's constantly being mistaken for Dr. Jones, who's also who's also on my crew. So then I'm like, all right, who can I replace him with? So I'm going to replace him with Decker from Blade Runner, so that they could still confuse him with Dr. Jones.
There you go.
But people can also say, oh, are you related to Will Decker? I served with him.
Yeah.
And then, it's like he just walks around the ship all day going, I'm not that guy.
Yep.
So that's who my first officer is, Decker from Blade Runner.
Yeah. If I hadn't picked a captain, I would have grabbed Harrison Ford as from Air Force One now.
Oh,
yeah.
Get off my starship.
Yeah. Exactly. Great. Pushes him out an airlock. Great.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. So I guess it's back to me.
Yeah. This is your last pick.
All right. Security I struggled with. I kept this at the end. Dan, you appreciate that. I really wanted to use Snake Eyes. But am I allowed to be a little taboo here?
Yeah, go for it.
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Handyman from In Living Color. I caught the skit as I was putting this list together, just random shit on YouTube.
Oh god!
And I'm watching this going, oh my god, this is a sign. This is totally a sign. That's when I messaged you about going. Am I allowed to do something? So Handyman,
go for it. Yeah,
this guy is dedicated to his cause. We might have to make it a little more accessible on the starships, especially goes to DS9.
Yeah,
but I think
put the ramps in.
Exactly. Work hard. Is dedicated. You might have a few issues here and there. I'm sure Dr. Cox and those guys would have a great time. But Handyman, my security officer.
Wow.
So that locks up the entire Living Color shared universe. So if you had Fire Marshal Bill for your captain, you're out.
Yep. Just in case people don't remember, there he is. That's what he looks like.
You're welcome, guys.
Yes. All right. Oh man,
you just got canceled, bro.
I know. I'm gone.
No,
hey, it was nice knowing you guys.
We don't do that kind of thing here.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I wouldn't be on the show anymore.
Yeah.
I
man.
Oh man, I'm down to my last wild card. Oh no, it's Jed's turn. Sorry, it's Jed's turn.
Do I have my last pick as Chief Medical Officer, right?
You do, yes.
Or just Medical Officer?
Medical Officer.
House.
Ooh, I was wondering if he would get selected.
Yep.
Okay.
I will take House, and that's it. I'm done. Right?
That's it. You're done.
Okay, cool.
Let's see.
Didn't know if I needed to do any more IMDb searches while we're talking.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah, that franchise is gone.
Did you guys all do Adversaries? Did I miss that while I was?
You missed that part. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Adversaries wise, Dan, I've got Homelander from The Boys. You've got AI. Chad's got Aliens from Aliens. And Rob's
I just thought he meant aliens in general.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I asked.
We voted.
All aliens.
Oh, they're gone.
Yeah. For my wild card, I'm gonna go with Borat. He's a true wild card.
Yeah, for sure.
Very nice. Very nice.
Very nice.
All right.
All right, Dan, with the last selection, your captain.
My captain.
And
Well,
the
this one
pick
was easy. It's me. I mean, this is my fantasy, right?
Oh, God.
Well, here's the thing, though.
You might pick from Trekcast
universe.
I transcend the Trekcast universe.
Oh.
This is a segment of my life. This is 1 hour every other Sunday.
This is how you guys run the show, is loopholes.
I
Yeah,
guess,
Pretty much.
man.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Make the
Yeah.
shit up as we
Yeah.
go.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I like it.
There you go. Yeah, so here are the final draft selections. As you can see, we got all sorts of craziness.
Mhm.
I will post this in the Discord and Facebook group so everybody can take a look at and slander how terrible they are.
Hey, Danny
Yeah.
Crane.
Danny Crane. So awesome.
Do you guys have anybody you wanted to use really, really badly, but just couldn't do it, either because some other dickhead cut you off, or
That's
or
a
from the group?
great question.
Yeah. I do.
I really, as one of my wild cards, I wanted Luis from Ant-Man.
Nice.
The Marvel films.
Nice.
Just because I wanted those captain's log readings.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
No. You want what station would he be at?
Oh, he'd be a wild card. So whatever station we put him
Yeah.
at.
So you
He'd
need
be
the
like the
captain.
Rom kind of character.
Yeah.
You need the captain to turn to him and say, "Report." And then it's just 20 minutes, a 20-minute long report. You see what had happened was.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
For my security, I really, if I hadn't picked the wonderful handyman, I really wanted to either use Tupac Shakur
Nice.
or Sarah from the show Chuck, and then
Yeah.
outsider Mary Sterling from Robotech. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that franchise.
Oh yeah,
No.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's very Battlestar Galactica like that.
Very
whole-
much. Yeah.
Yeah, so I really wanted to try to find a way to use her, but I had to vote other people.
For security, I almost went with Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
I had him as a wild card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would have been great.
You get a lost targ, he'll find it.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. I also had Sheriff Bart from Blazing Saddles for security.
As one of my doctors, I had Elmer Hartman from Family Guy.
Oh, nice. Awesome. Well, so we're about to do feedback. Rob, did you want to stick around for that? Did you get
Stick around for a few.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. Feedback's
So
always
let's-
great. You never know what you're going to get. It's even more
Let's get to
of a wild
feedback.
card than this.
X up in the chat, guys, if you want to join us. But here we go.
Open hailing frequencies.
Hey! Frequencies open, sir.
Tell me again where that hey comes from. That's just such a random
Hey! I cannot remember where I got it from. I have no clue. I put it together.
It should be the lady that calls in every once in a while and does the she has like a Klingon name or something that she.
Oh yeah.
So we
Spicy
have,
Klingon or
yeah,
something.
we get the voicemails from her from time to time. You should
Yeah.
get something from her saying that. That'd be great.
Yeah.
If you're
Well,
listening.
while we're waiting for people to X up, do you guys want to hear some of these ChatGPT Trek knock jokes?
Do I?
God.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
for it.
they're pretty bad. Remember, this is AI making them. So, Chad, knock.
Who's there?
Klingon.
Klingon who?
Klingon my forehead. I forgot the password to my communicator.
What?
Oh Lord.
I told you this is AI generated. Here we'll go. Rob, knock.
Who's there?
Jean-Luc
Jean-Luc.
Jean-Luc Picard, and I demand to know why you're knocking on the bridge door.
That one was worse.
Oh yeah, they get worse and worse as they go along. Dan, knock.
Who's there?
Doctor.
Doctor Who?
No, just the doctor. I've come to save the universe.
God.
These are bad.
These are
These
so
are really
bad.
bad.
AI is smart and it's dumb all at the same
Yep.
time.
Yeah.
I took a Facebook restriction this week because I commented. A local politician on his page had a picture of himself lightsaber battling with his son for May 4th and said, may the 4th be with you. And a bunch of people in the comments just made it political.
Right.
And I commented, commented and I said, for God's sake, it's a picture of him playing with his son.
Mhm.
I wish I could force choke some of the people on this thread. And the AI suspended me for promoting violence.
Still worth it.
Oh God.
For promoting violence.
Yep.
And I disputed it, but when you dispute it, it's just a different robot that looks at it.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
Well, speaking of force choking, Strongbeard was doing that in the preview. So let me bring him on. Now, you know what? I'll do a knock knock joke for him too. Strongbeard, let's give you one. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Tribble.
Tribble who?
Tribble. I can't stop reproducing.
Oh boy.
Jesus Christ.
Hey,
yeah,
Scott.
stick to Trekcast.
Hey, Scott. Since you're my chief engineer, do me a favor. Just disconnect the computer. Just disconnect.
Yeah, I should. And speaking of that, thank you. I shall endeavor to function adequately, Dan. That's great.
Function adequately.
That's
I
great.
love it.
So, how's everybody doing? Great
Good.
show,
How are
great
you?
picks. Some of them are out of left field.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to do some Googling later.
Yeah. That's the plan.
I'm not up on some of these franchises, but yeah, I love it. So
Well, now that there's no Star Trek, people can watch some franchises. So
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So as I said in the Facebook chat, I have a special gift for everybody.
Oh, yeah.
So the end of Picard and things like that just sort of got me feeling nostalgic, and I wanted to do something special for you guys and sort of for all the Facebook people and all the pod fans and all that. So in honor of our intrepid hosts and the Facebook fans, a pack-led review in association with the Federation News Network with Space Gentry proudly presents Ode to Trekcast. There once was a couple of Star Trek fans that started up a podcast. With David and Darren, it thus began, and they called the new show Trekcast. Then one day, the fun just stopped. No more episodes in the can. But before you knew it, the pod was saved by Daniel, Chad, and Dan. The new show was unpredictable, sometimes breaking out in song. They knew their stuff on all things Trek, but Chad is always wrong. They go off on wild tangents. Oftentimes, they just bemuse, pontificating on the main topic after Daniel does the news. So many great things about this show. Hard to pick my favorite part. I love the feedback from everyone, and when Dan sings Faith of the Heart. But all good things must come to an end. It's been real fun talking geek. I'll say goodbye, live long and prosper, and we'll see you all next week.
Nice.
So good.
Awesome.
So good.
That is so good.
Came from the heart, guys.
Yeah, thank you
that's awesome,
so
man.
much.
Appreciate it.
That's much better than Ode to Spot the Deuce. I thought that's what you were doing.
I'll have to work on that. See if I can something along the lines of litter boxes and things. So yeah, that'll be fun. Be fun.
Awesome.
So
thanks, buddy. That was great.
Thank you, buddy.
Absolutely. You guys have a good one. We'll see you guys later.
All right.
Man, we'll see you.
Well,
He's great.
Wow. Yeah, he's awesome.
Got some of the best listeners ever, man. They come up with some crazy shit. It's awesome.
Yeah. Well, that's all the feedback we've got. I didn't have any other ones.
Okay.
All right.
It's slowing down because Picard's over.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
It'll pick back up next month.
Yeah, we'll come back next month. No, in 2 weeks we'll be back.
Yeah, no, I just mean it'll pick up with the every week because of the Strange New Worlds and everything else. So
and then
we've got a time in between now and then to go watch Battlestar Galactica and Stargate SG-1. For those who still have not watched those, you got a month.
I'll watch Battlestar Galactica again. How's that?
There you go.
Yeah, I'd watch that.
I'm currently watching it, so it works out.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I got the homework assignment early.
Not doing Stargate. Sorry.
Hey, Rob, are you guys going to STLV?
What's that?
Are you guys going to the Vegas convention?
We are not going to Vegas convention,
Okay.
at least not this year. We're hard to get out a little bit right now, but we're just going to do the Motor City Comic Con this year.
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool.
Right
okay.
on.
And when is that? That's next month, or is that?
That is May 19th.
Oh, that's in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, next week actually. 12 days.
If something weird changes and we head out that way, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
We'll be there for sure.
Cool.
Do a live show.
Rob, where can people find you?
All over the place. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. We're keeping _up_ Cardassians. Just like you guys, we put all kinds of nonsense up there. YouTube channel. It's just a video of our show with Picard reviews, or Patreon. I know I'm working with Daniel on something with Patreon here pretty soon. Hopefully you guys can participate too.
Yeah.
You'll appreciate the humor in it. And I'll send you guys some other things that we've done on there, which is, again, tasteless. And,
Perfect.
We're all about that.
Yeah. So Twitter, we're Cardassians Pod, and then anywhere YouTube or not YouTube. I'm sorry. The Apple Pods. Anywhere we're out there. We record every Monday. We're posted, and I really appreciate you guys having me on. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
All right, cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, cool.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for putting up with my picks too.
Yeah, they're awesome. They're hilarious.
Well,
I'm more thought into it than I did. I just go on the fly.
I was being fun and serious. I'm like, Denny Crane.
That would be great.
Ish.
Yeah, that'd be great though.
Mm-hmm.
Denny Crane's hilarious. That's one of my favorite regular old like sitcom type shows. That's one of my.
He brings up Denny Crane quite a lot.
He does.
Yeah. Oh, see, I didn't know, because not a lot of people know about Boston Legal, and I think that's a crime because it is a great show.
It's a great show.
It's a great holodeck show.
Yeah, exactly.
One of those types of shows I haven't watched is Suits, and that's on my list of ones to watch because I see all these clips from Harvey and all these funny little one-liners that he has, and so I'm going to finally watch see. But
I'll write it down and add it to my list too.
Yeah, I like those kinds of shows. But yeah, Boston Legal is fantastic.
It is fantastic.
Awesome. Well, cool. Thanks everybody for listening. I'm going to play the show under, and there we go.
Sounds good. Right. See you guys. Thanks, Rob.
Hey, have a good day.
This is Captain Benjamin Sisko of Deep Space Nine and Space God to the Bajorans. I have a mission for you. This falls outside of Starfleet guidelines, so I can't order you, but I'm asking for volunteers. Volunteers who will subscribe to the Trekcast YouTube channel, leave 5-star reviews on your podcast app of choice, and share Trekcast across your social media accounts. If we can make our audience bigger, we might have a chance against the Dominion. Are you ready? Subscribe, like, and share.
I'm ready.
Are you with me?
I'm pumped.
I'm so pumped.
My phaser set to thrill.
There you go. All right. Bye.
See you guys.
Thank you.